Hit, you always want to try to stay chest to ball. So the ball's hit, I'm going to pause read and react. I read the ball, read the fielder, I'm going to read, okay, my first base guy's going out. Or say he's not, it's a base hit, it don't matter. I'm going to loop around, coming somewhere in here, staying back, and square up this way. So now I've got first and second base in front of me, the fielder in front of me, actually I'd probably be a little closer, about in here, and the runner. And this is where I'm going to start initially to read. Now, depending on how the play is going to develop is what I'm going to do. If Gabe reaches to the outfield as this play develops, I'm going to start getting closer. I'm going to come in here. Now I've got the guy sliding at me. Okay? If it's a high throw that's going to take Gabe toward the inside, now he's going to bring it back. I'm going to stay off of his inside hip and maybe work somewhere in this area. The tricky one's going to be where they stay straddling the bag and just drop a tag down. So what you're gonna have to do there is, you read it, and you read it, okay, he's not going anywhere, slide in right here. Now you've got an angle for that. That's basically anything to down the line or right field, okay? Anything down the line to left field, what I like to do is I'll start somewhere in here, like third base, second base line extended, out in here, okay? Now, what they have a lot of our younger guys doing is they want them going into the cutout. But for me, I like starting here because no matter what, this is me personally, this is going to give me the best look. Most likely that throw is going to come inside, and as the play develops, I'm going to swing this way. Play develops, and I've got him sliding at me. Okay? Now, if it's a bad throw or it's something that comes to the outside this way, I'm going to work my way back in here. You know, and you get a lot of guys say, well, if it's a bad throw that comes at you, most of the time, if it's that bad of a throw that comes at you, you're not going to have a play. You know what I mean? But your nasty play is going to be the quick slide tag, because he's going to be sliding to this corner of the bag, furthest point away. So that wedge is going to be where y'all are looking at, ideally. You know, you never know exactly how it's going to develop, but that's what you're looking for. Now, balls to center field, and or I'm trying to think, like in this area, okay? Or somewhere between like I'd say the tent, okay? So for the tent over in the center field, what I like to do is, I'm gonna come in, so the ball's hit out there, pause and react. I'm gonna come in and probably start right in here, okay? Now, you're gonna have to keep your head on a swivel to see what this runner's doing. And depending on who covers second base is going to determine what I do and how that throw develops. If the throw goes outside, throw comes in, I'm going to take it over my shoulder, him sliding in, okay? Throw comes in this way toward me, now he's going to be sliding to that back part, so the throw comes in, I'm going to start working my way back this way because the wedge is going to be on that outside corner. If it's a perfect throw, I'm just going to hug somewhere in here as the play develops, and might even take it right in here. That's just your starting position, and you read, depending on how the throw is, who's receiving the ball, where the tag's going to be. I like to work close to second base for still plays, so I'm probably going to start somewhere in here. You get a ball up the middle, as soon as that ball clears you, you got to start working this way, getting behind. Remember what we were talking about up there? And you would want to take that double play somewhere out in here, if you could, because he's going to be reaching to the outfield, seeing the hands, the whole 9 yards. The balls that bounce up and or slow rollers, you just freeze on. All right? Right. The high bouncing choppers or the slow rollers they're going to be charging, simply freeze on. Now, as far as balls going to the outfield from here, this is when nobody's going out now. You're in the middle of the infield, okay? Ball hit to left field. As soon as that runner from first touches second and rounds, I'm going to go right off of his butt to the outfield. So can somebody be a runner? So the ball's hit, that's good. I step up, turn and face the ball, ball's in the outfield. As soon as he touches, I'm working my way out here now. Just like that. All you're doing is walking. Because now if there is a play on that runner, I've got him diving back at me and or the ball. Ball's to center field, I'm going to get ball's hit, I'm step up, turn facing the ball, keeping everything in front of me. He touches, I'm staying here. The key to this is letting the throw clear you. You see what I'm saying? So now as the throw goes in, I go out. So throw starts to go to the cutoff, I'm going to stay close or to home plate. It comes over my shoulder, simply going to walk or a light jog. Got the ball in front of me, the bag, and the runner. The whole idea of this is this guy goes and arounds, you always want to have him sliding at you. The problem is the one to center field, you can't have him sliding at you because you're going to have to take the throw like this. Gotcha. Over your shoulder. You can't do that. So instead of doing that, why not just take it right in front of you? Now the ball to right field, he goes, I cut right across the bag. I start out here. Now I've got a runner and I've got a ball in my wedge. The ball to left field, I cut right off of his butt this way. Now if they throw back in, I've got the ball in front of me and the guy sliding at me. See what I'm saying? Yep. Gabe, anything that?
No, jumping to the outside is basically, it does a couple things. One, it gets you out of the way, all the relay stuff in here, but also you're thinking about that play back in. That's the big thing. You don't, I mean, it sucks to get trapped in here and that guy's sliding in and you don't really have a look. If you can go outside and get the guy sliding into you, you guys sometimes get a better look for it, so.
And you don't want to take plays like this. That's not a good thing. It's a lot better to take plays, everything in front of you. If you're telling yourself right away, ball hit up the middle, I'm going. It's literally ball hit up, it clears me, and trying to get out in here for it. Because it's up the middle. If it's the shortstop covering, the second baseman's going to flip it to me. I'm stretching here for it. So my guys over here can see a pulled foot. They can see the ball go into the glove. Now when I turn to throw, you're looking open hands. Okay? And or if it's a shortstop and it's a second baseman, most likely he's going to go here and back. You still got a shot at that pulled foot and seeing the hands. All right?